Hey guys, what's up? And today I'm going to do a movie review on the major hit movie A Star Is Born. Finally, I get to watch this movie. And this movie is really popular for some reason. And it got nominated for Best Motion Picture Drama in the Golden Globes, so that's a huge deal, alright? And it may actually win, who knows? So I have to review it. It's my job. And A Star Is Born is a remake movie, and it's about a singer, a country singer, Jackson Maine. And one night, he went to a bar and he met this girl who can also sing. And she is Allie, played by Lady Gaga. And then their relationship started to build. They started to date. And at first, Jack was finally feeling himself again after he met Allie. But as time goes by, as the music industry evolves and as their relationship evolves, Allie actually became more successful than Jack himself, and Jack was sort of struggling with alcoholism and drugs. So it's a movie about the ups and downs of being a celebrity, a singer, and that is pretty much the plot. I'm not gonna spoil the ending for you, of course. But yeah, mainly, what really, I guess, hooks me in the movie is that there's no one specific protagonist. Both Jack and Allie are protagonists in the movie, and they sort of portray this contrast between the heart and soul, gritty country music and the very mainstream, popular, commercial music. And the contrast is really significant. What's really impressive about this movie are the performances. I think Bradley Cooper did an amazing job as Jackson Maine, with the country accent and the low-pitched, quiet voice. I think he did an amazing job. And Lady Gaga, like everyone is crazy about Lady Gaga's performance in this movie, and I sort of see why. I mean, Lady Gaga's performance here is actually not that bad. In fact, it's pretty good. But it isn't all that surprising for me to know that Lady Gaga's doing pretty well in this movie, because she had been a singer-actor the whole time. Not like a movie actor, but clearly when she's up the stage, when she's in the music videos, she's always acting, and it's not a bad thing, of course. And, and this role of Allie is actually really fitting for Lady Gaga. Both Allie and Lady Gaga are singers, and it wouldn't be surprising if Lady Gaga really knew and understood the character of Allie and the situation that she's in, because Allie is literally Lady Gaga. So Lady Gaga's performance, it's okay. It's pretty good. But what really surprises me is Sam Elliott. His performance is truly amazing in this movie, and I really hope that he would get himself a nomination, an Oscars nomination for a Best Supporting Actor, because his performance is really emotional, pretty hard-hitting, especially towards the end of the movie. And he basically plays Bobby, who is a half-brother to Jackson Maine, and again, his performance, really emotional, really hard-hitting, and his last few lines in the movie really bring a lot of emotion, and they're really powerful. What I also like about this movie is actually the cameos, but it goes way more than that. Well, I'm really happy that Dave Chappelle made it into the movie. he's not playing a cameo or anything. He's actually one of the characters, one of the close friends of Jack in the movie. But his presence is really friendly and heartwarming. It's pretty awesome. He's like this beacon of light in the dark. It's pretty awesome. And we also get some actual cameos, like Alec Baldwin in the Saturday Night Live segment, or when Ali went up stage to win a Grammy for Best New Artist, Halsey was presenting. And I'm not a huge fan of Halsey, to be honest, but whatever. Halsey looks like in that scene, Halsey looks like she's more pumped to present Lady Gaga a fake award than Lady Gaga accepting a fake award as Ali. you know. And I also thought the musical choices of this movie is pretty awesome. And I'm not saying the original score, but the other songs, if you know what I mean. Tyler the Creator's new song, Okra, made it into the movie. I noticed it. And I think there's one big scene where LCD Sound System's New York, I Love You, But You're Letting Me Down is playing. And I would like to assume that James Murphy is somehow associated with this movie, and they put this song in the movie as like a thank you. And I think NWA is also in this movie. I mean, the song, of course. But for the original songs in the movie, the original soundtrack, it's not that bad. But I don't think it's that great. A lot of people praise the original soundtrack of the movie, but I know I'm a little bit harsh when it comes to music, but it's not really all that fantastic. But I think it's okay. The song Shallow is actually not that bad, even though once again it's not that great. All I can say is that Bradley Cooper and Lady Gaga sings well, and of course it's Lady Gaga. Of course she sings well. And I guess the verses of the song are not that bad, but the chorus lacks a little bit. And of course, there are also other cons of the movie, flaws in the movie that I am not too comfortable about, such as the very, very choppy editing. I mean, not every single scene in the movie has choppy editing, but for a lot of instances, things just happen really quickly and we cannot grasp at what's actually happening. Like there's a scene where the character of Bradley Cooper, Jack, wanted to give this ring to Ali, and it just happens. Like Bradley Cooper and Dave Chappelle talks from a distance. Next shot, we get like a reaction shot from Lady Gaga, and then something like a ring just shows up, and then Bradley Cooper comes out, and it's just a little choppy. And sometimes the problem gets even worse. And there are also scenes in this movie where a lot of time has passed, but the audience, we, can hardly notice it, especially in the middle of the movie, where Ali transitions from this girl who tours around with Jack to a huge pop star. That transition is just a little too quick, okay? And that's why the flow of the movie in general isn't all that natural. And I have to admit, the first half of the movie feels kind of dragged. It's really slow paced. It's not boring, but I'm just saying it's a little slow paced, okay? You could speed it up and maybe cut 10 minutes out of it. But still, I think I enjoy a majority of the movie and a majority of the things about the movie. And what this movie also tells us about is essentially what the music industry is. You know, when you become famous, when you become popular, you can hardly reach back uh your soul. You know, you can hardly be yourself. You know, it's like the music industry is trying to make a package out of you by decorating you. You know, the music industry turns you into a product when you become famous, and that's true. uh and you know, of course, Lady Gaga could really relate to this. And I also think the portrayal of a celebrity life in the movie is really, really real, because, you know, Bradley Cooper and Lady Gaga, they are really famous celebrities, and of course, they know what it's like to be a celebrity. And I gotta admit, the ending is kind of ambiguous, but it's really, really impactful, really hard hitting, and emotional. And I think the movie overall is a beautiful love story about two very different people. And yeah, I don't think it's all that great. I don't think the movie is as great as people say it is. Okay, but it's still pretty damn good. Not gonna lie. I am saying A Star Is Born is a movie worth watching, and I am giving it an 8 out of 10. So, have you watched A Star Is Born? From 1 to 10, how much did you rate it? Like if you like it, and subscribe if you want more. Seriously, if you want me to make videos with higher quality and with more originality, please subscribe. It's just a button. It would be really, really nice to help this poor kid out, because I'm in a really bad situation right now. So,